Hi yogis, thank you for joining me today. I'm Emmy, and today I have a rainy day yoga flow. It'll be a quick, easy one, run through a few of my favorites that just wake up your body and feel good. Sometimes when we're in a rush, we just don't have a lot of time to do a long yoga practice, so this should do the trick. Let's just start in a nice seated position. If you can sit in butterfly, sit up tall, lowering your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale your arms up, and exhale them down through heart center in prayer. Let's do that again. Inhale your arms up, and exhale your hands down through heart center. Great. Now let's take our legs out to the side. We'll do a separate leg stretch. Take your right arm and take it up and over to the side. And exhale, release. Let's take the other arm up and over. Exhale, release. Now take your hands and walk it down your leg towards your foot. And walk your hands back up. And walk your hands down your other leg towards your foot. And walk them back up. Let's take our hands in front of us and we'll walk our hands forward on the ground. You don't have to go very far in this posture if you feel tight. Just stay where it's comfortable. Try to keep your spine straight. Let's walk our hands back up towards our body, and we'll bring our legs around and come into tabletop. Take an inhale and turn your gaze up for cow. Your tailbone will be tilted up, your stomach dipping down low. You should feel a nice stretch in your spine. On an exhale, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, back to cow, pulling your shoulders away from your ears. And exhale for cat. Spinal work is always a wonderful thing to work on. Inhale your gaze and your tailbone up. It'll make your back feel so much better if you sit on a chair and work. Exhale, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, let your stomach hang down low. Alright, gently lower your hips to your feet. Let's walk our hands forward and bring our hips right above our knees, lowering your chest onto the mat. Puppy pose is a wonderful posture to work on your upper back and your neck. You may feel it a lot in your lower back, but this will help if you're constantly looking down at a phone or a tablet. This will help prevent you from getting text neck. Pressing away from the mat, go ahead and walk your hands back towards your body. Let's tuck our toes and come into downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Stretch those hamstrings. Maybe press your heels towards the mat and lift up onto your toes. And then press them back down into the mat. Step high on your toes, look at your hands, and step or jump your feet right behind them. You can heel toe your feet together Find a nice bend in your knees. We'll lower our hips down and swing our arms up into chair pose. Right now we're warming up the body. Bring your hands to heart center and take your left elbow outside the right knee, pressing into your knee and turning your gaze up towards the sky over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take your right elbow towards your left knee, pressing in and looking over your left shoulder. Release to center. Bring your arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. You can wiggle your head here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Your hands should be about shoulder width apart. Your hips should be a little bit low. Find a nice alignment. Take your right hand and tap your left shoulder. Release. Your left hand, tap your right shoulder. Release. Now take your right knee and bring it to your right elbow. Release. Take your left knee and take it to your left elbow. Release. Push back into downward facing dog. Let's take our right foot up behind us and step it on the outside of our right hand. Lizard lunge. You can rock back and forth, waking up your hips. Get that synovial fluid moving. You can stay here on your hands and find stillness in the posture, or you can lower down to your forearms. Press back into your hands. Take your right foot and step it back into plank. Take our right hand to our left shoulder again and release. Our left hand to our right shoulder. Release. Our right knee to our right elbow. Release. Left knee to left elbow. Release. Push back into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. And exhale, step it outside of your left hand. Rock and lizard lunge again. Movement keeps your joints nice and juiced and healthy, so finding movement and postures can sometimes be a wonderful way to keep yourself healthy and strong. You can stay up on your hands and find stillness, or you can lower down to your forearms if you need a deeper stretch. Press your hands into the mat. Take your left foot and step back into plank. Let's shift toward the right. Bring your right arm up towards the sky into a side plank. Exhale your arm back down. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky. Side plank on the right. Exhale your arm down. Let's lower down all the way to the mat. Separate your feet about mat width apart. And let's press up into cobra. Turn your gaze upward. Tilt your head slightly back as you pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, lower down. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, press back up into cobra. This time, turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Turn your gaze forward and lower down to the mat. Take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, press back up into cobra. Turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Turn your gaze back to the front, lower down. Tuck your toes and press back up into plank. We'll press up into downward facing dog. Look at your hands up high and your toes. Step or jump into a nice seated posture. From here, you can place your hands on the mat right behind you, lifting your legs up into boat. You can have your knees bent. You can point your toes up towards the sky. Or you can rotate between the two to find a little extra core work. Release your feet to the mat. Take your arms out in front of you and lower down slowly, as slow as you can to the mat. Take your right foot and place it over your left knee. Now we'll take our hands and we'll hug that knee into our chest. Reclined figure 4. Flex your toes. Activate those muscles and breathe. Exhale to release your feet to the ground. Take your left ankle over your right knee and hug your right knee into your chest, activating those muscles with those flexed feet. Exhale, release those feet to the ground. Let's take our arms and swing them around and hug our knees into our chest. Maybe flopping your nose on each knee. Flop, flop. Exhale your arms and your feet out. And take the biggest stretch that you can. Now hug your right knee into your chest. And lower it down to the left side of your body. Take your right arm up towards the sky and watch it float down towards the right. All right, release, hug your knee into your chest and lower it to the mat. We'll tuck the left knee into our chest and pull it down over the right side of our body. Your left arm reaches the sky and watch as it floats down to your left. Release. Hug your left knee into your chest and lower your leg down to the mat. You can lay here in Savasana if you would like, or you're welcome to roll over to one side. You can gently push yourself up to a seated posture. And get ready to start your day. Thank you for taking a quick moment to practice with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.